I know. Anywhere you want. Tell you what, over there, or you do that too.
Perfect.
You do that too. Oh, okay.
That's right. It's good. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, let's cuddle up. It's a Sunday. It's
I'll get right
Saturday.
here. Okay.
Saturday morning.
Sounds good. Okay.
Okay.
So, all right. So everybody's here. That's here. Okay, good. Hi, friends. Hi. Welcome to St. Louis.
Hi.
Hello.
We're here. Thanks for having us.
Hello.
And for those of you that got the red eye from that other thing yesterday, that other show, thank you for making that rather beleaguered journey to come and join us today. We really appreciate it.
We're happy to be here.
Great.
We're bleary-eyed and thrilled.
No, it's actually wonderful when we get to like journey together. I went into the lounge. We all went our separate ways after Comic-Con to grab our shit and then go to the airport. I got into the lounge, saw like Amir. Like give me one of these like with a plate of food. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Did you guys not speak?
No, actually, yeah, we did.
Yeah, we
you
actually
didn't.
hate each
We're
other.
still
you
not
understand
talking.
Yeah, we're not talking right now.
Let's go before he sees us. Let's go.
But
Come on.
Joel was there as well.
Yeah, and I was in the middle of it. I was just like, guys, talk, please.
And then we kissed a
have to
bunch.
get through this. Yeah, but that was
So
supposed to be for us, Blake,
I'm
not
sorry.
for the public.
Is that why we videotaped it?
Yeah. Blake.
Too early for this. I'm sorry.
Patty, sorry, this is how we
Not
are.
on Saturday.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Not on Saturday morning.
We actually haven't
We've
slept
done
since
this
yesterday.
dance before. I know. Wind you up, let you go, and then maybe I'll get one. Oh, you lost it. It's gone. Well, I'll tell you what. How about this? Since some of these, I've not heard some of the origin stories for all of you. So just real quick, how did each of you get involved in this wonderful project?
Yeah, we haven't done that in a
Throwback
while.
question.
I love it. I think we're all in a different way got involved, but for me, I just received the audition from my agent. I know that Viv had seen me in Mean Girls pretty much right before this got cast, which is cool because I think she saw a lot of us in Broadway shows. And I auditioned for 3 different roles. I auditioned for Cherry Bomb, Nifty, and Vaggie, and sent them off. And Cherry Bomb's the one I felt right about, and Nifty's the one I was like, that was not very good. And Vaggie was kind of good. Maybe one day we'll release the tapes. We'll see.
Ooh,
We'll see.
That sounds like Blu-ray collector edition when it's all done.
Yeah,
Not that we
come on,
want
that'd
it to
be
be
cool.
done, but yeah.
But
that
it was
sounds
nice, and you always just audition and you send them in, and you never hear, and then like a month later, I heard, and it was really exciting. I didn't know about this. I didn't know about all this. That's for sure.
It's when you get an offer from something like 6 to 9 months later that you've forgotten about.
Exactly.
That's always like, what? Okay, I think I remember that.
For me, I had done Annie at the Hollywood Bowl in Los Angeles, and some random guy recorded it and put it on YouTube. And Viv saw that when she did a YouTube search for "You're Never Fully Dressed Without a Smile" song, and that bootleg came up. Yeah. And I actually messaged the guy, never heard back. I don't think he monitors that like YouTube account anymore, but I was like, thank you for changing my life. And yeah,
Did you play Miss Hannigan?
I did. And she was like, that's the guy.
That's it.
That's the guy.
Yeah, that tracks. Similar story to Christina. I just got an audition from my agents, and it was the middle of the pandemic. So like, I think the funny thing about the audition is that we were just kind of in our makeshift home studios during the pandemic, where I literally staple gunned pillows to the wall, and Amazoned a microphone in my walk-in closet. And then I booked this job that I really didn't know anything about, and then here we are. It's so wild that it can go from like that tiny little moment in your closet to this amazing
It's
experience.
amazing how many closets were quickly converted into those mini studios that year. And the innovation that kind of got into it. Other voice actors, we were doing the virtual events, GalaxyCon Live, check it out on YouTube. It was just people were doing it. Somebody had a Harry Potter cubicle under their stairs, and that's where they were doing it. And I was just like, so you're doing a Harry Potter style? I was like, yes, I am, which is why I was like preaching like this. So.
Yeah, we work so hard to get out of the closet, and then we're forced back into it.
Right.
Actually, it's very homophobic. Very homophobic.
Yeah, VO is very.
Well, there was a lot of
Very-
problems in the pandemic.
Yeah, and can finally say it out loud here.
We applaud your bravery.
Thank you. Wait, did you only do Velvette?
Yeah. I just
Okay,
had a Velvette audition.
I had actually like, I had discovered Hazbin Hotel during the pandemic. Like in 2020, I saw the indie pilot that was on YouTube, and I was like, this is incredible. It's musical theater and religious trauma. Sign me up. It's like, this is exactly what I want. So I was just sort of a fan, and I started watching like Hell of a Boss and just got into it. And then a buddy of mine, Andrew Butler, was hired to write the song. He wrote a few songs on Hell of a Boss, and he wrote The Ballad of Stryker. And so I sang on it. Blake actually sang on it too, just as like backup singers. So we were all the little imps that were singing. And Andrew reached out to me to be like, hey, I got this random job to do this YouTube show, Hell of a Boss. Have you heard of it? I was like, yes, I have. I'd love to do it. So then I recorded the song, and after when we finished the takes, they were like, all right, now, Joel, just do something funny, improvise something. And at the end of the run, I was just like, I'm like the little imp that riffs for a while after. And he's like, he's striker. And they were like, wait, that's funny. Are you an actor? Because they just hired me as a singer. And then I was like, yeah, I am. They're like, oh, we actually need someone to voice a character on this episode. We haven't cast it yet. And so I voiced the little like goat doctor that gives Luna a shot, who's like Dr. Sumna. So I'm like, well, you must be Tuna, like a little old man. But I also did it as like, well, you must be Tuna. I was like, I gave them like a bunch of options. And then when it was done, so we were like, okay, great job recording. We're done. And then after, because Richard Horvitz is our voice director, and I had to be really cool because it was like, am I acting with Invader Zim right now? This is so wild. So when it was all done, I was just like, it was like, oh my God, thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here. Like, this is something I wanted to do for so long. I got to like gush at them, and then.
That's fine.
He was so sweet. And then when they were casting Hazbin, I guess they were having trouble casting Valentino, because they had done a few auditions and they had done even offers to some folks who didn't take the role. And so Viv was like, he was fun in the recording booth for this. Let's see what he brings to it. So now I'm here. And actually, I happen to be doing a show
this will be
with.
for sale afterwards.
I happen to be doing a show with Christina. We were doing Mystic Pizza in Maine. And I was like, Christina, you do voiceover a lot. Can you coach me? So she like coached me on the audition. And then now we're here. And we're both in the same show. It's wild.
Woo!
There is something about Joel's little old man voice that like really scratches something in my brain.
What's the matter, Blake?
I love it.
Aw.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
I had the experience of pretty much Christina and Lilli, and what you said. Like, I waited many months later, and then when it came out, I had absolutely forgotten that I had done the auditions. Yeah. So. Yeah.
It's a nice surprise.
It is.
It
Because
always
we've all,
is.
This
because
is
we've
a
always
wonderful
learned-
surprise.
We've all learned to let go. The minute you shoot your bolts and then you walk away, and then your best you hope for is that whoever's doing that will invite you to come and audition again for something else. That's how I always used to justify it in my head. Not auditioning for the part, I'm auditioning to be invited to come on in and audition again for that team. So when you actually get that home run, it's like,
Yeah, there was such an just an abundance of auditions that were voiceover during the pandemic that it was easy to just keep moving.
absolutely.
I was having I had just moved to Brooklyn, and I was subletting from a buddy of mine's really tiny room.
In Brooklyn? Real small?
In
Real?
Brooklyn. I know, can you believe?
I'm just-
No closet. Ugh. I was having the shittiest day. I got home, and it was one of those days, like, getting an audition is a beautiful opportunity. It's a wonderful thing to get the chance to shoot your shot and maybe work with some really awesome creative teams. But there are some days that I get the notification for an audition, and I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, okay, fine. I have to have this in by like tomorrow at 9 a.m., and I was planning on doing tonight. And this day I was just in really, really, really like a bad place mentally. I got the audition, and because I was subletting, I had none of my setup actually set up. And I remember being like, put my fucking Scarlett 2i2 on my bed, and I'm gonna plug in this fucking cable into this fucking microphone, and then I got it all set up and was just like, okay, let me just bang this out. And I looked at the scripts and immediately fell in love with the writing for Angel Dust, because it was so comical. I felt like I had an immediate take on it. The writing was shit that just really I could have fun with, and they were also, and sing Toxic by Britney Spears at the end a cappella. I was like, fuck it, fine. And I ended up doing it, and it turned my whole last day around. So it's nice when, obviously this show has had such a profound and beneficial and positive impact on all of our lives. But it's nice when just touching the material in the context of an audition can turn your day around, and that's a really nice, glimpse into the future. I think, yeah, it was a great day.
Absolutely, for us as well, yeah. Because I really have to give credit to the team, and again, there's nothing against the established animation actors. I'm friends with so many of them, but I so appreciated that they really went to theater and really kind of wanted to get some new voices and some new perspectives and stuff like this that they brought to it. And I think it really showed. And I think I don't know if the original plan was they're going to have that many songs, but they were obviously front-loading just in case, and I think that was a great thing. A very common question people always ask is, did you always know it was going to be successful? My version of that is, when did you realize this may have actually exceeded your expectations by far? Was there just a moment when somebody, you a line at Starbucks, wait a minute, are you the voice of so-and-so? Was there a moment for each of you who realized, wow, this is big?
Yeah, my moment was a GalaxyCon. It was our first GalaxyCon we did together, a bunch of us, because I know you guys had done a small, the four of you had done one before, but then I think it was, I guess it was 4 of us. 5 of us or 6 of us the second time.
3 of us did Alabama, and then 5 of us did Richmond.
Yeah, GalaxyCon Richmond.
The week later.
And when we walked into the room for the panel, it was like, I don't know.
3 times this? It was
Truly, I couldn't
insane.
see the last person. And people were freaking out, and I was like, what the fuck? I really did think, you said this yesterday, I thought that we would go to this and I'd be like, maybe a couple people will be like, oh, I know that show, or I know who Cherry Bomb is. I started crying because I was like, I did not understand this scope at all. Because I've been voice acting since 2011, and everything has been great, but nothing has been this. And my friends sometimes come to me and they're like, I want to get into voice acting, look what it is. I was like, this is an anomaly, in a beautiful way.
Yes.
All my other voice acting jobs I love so much, but this is I don't know.
This
Yeah,
is
I was
the
on-
grand slam that you come back and you hit another grand slam.
And that you can't, this is once in a lifetime. You can't be a voice actor to want this. You have to want to be a voice actor to want to voice act.
do
You know
the
what I
job,
mean? Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, it was Birmingham, Alabama for me, which was the first con that we did. We did SCAD Festival for a press event in Atlanta, and then our manager Neri was like, I'm renting us a car and I'm driving you to Birmingham.
No, you gotta say it right. I'm renting you a car and driving you to Birmingham.
You know what? Your Richard was better.
Sorry. Okay. I haven't seen Neri in a while, so okay.
No, he actually has a really low and gravelly voice now.
Very buttery
The
now.
cons have changed.
Really?
You know?
Maybe it has. Okay, all right.
But yeah, he took us there, and right before the show, we were up in the green room, and we were looking over the floor of the con, and me and Erica and Amir were looking at each other, being like, do you think they'll like us? Like, do you think that we'll get like people? I was like, I don't know, but I brought a book. I brought, and so we'll see. And I went down there, and it was crazy. It was literally like, oh, hello, hi, oh yeah, I can do that. Oh, hi, oh, I swear to God, like the first couple cons, I had an anxiety attack, like mini anxiety attack, and I kept being like, sorry, this is my first time. Like, it was a learning experience for sure.
I remember my first con where like the first person came up to me and handed me the thing to sign, and I was like, picked up a marker and put it down and was like, wait, do I sign my name? I literally was like, do I sign Velvette or do I sign my name? And then I was like, yeah, I guess I sign my name. I literally had that question in my head. I was like, do they care that it's me or is it about Velvette? It's confusing. Yeah.
I definitely, since I had seen the show on YouTube, I knew it was gonna be big, or like I knew that at least when the episodes dropped, people would watch it. Whether they liked it or not, that's another question. That was sort of like there was so much anticipation, there was so much hype that there's always the possibility that your audience can turn on you. But when I remember seeing the episodes at Viv's Viv's house, and when I watched it, I was like, this is incredible. People are gonna lose their shit. Once I actually saw the episodes, I was like, there's no way audiences aren't gonna be obsessed with this.
What, I always like to throw this one out. What's been the craziest moment you've had in the recording booth?
I had a really fun session, musical session. No details. But what was really fun about it was that we kind of played around in the booth, and I got to make up some stuff and harmonies and riffs, and it was just really fun to be creative in the booth and like contribute to something that was already fantastic, but really like put my own mark on it. So that felt awesome to actually be a part of like the creative process. I thought that was really exciting.
Some of my favorite moments or most chaotic moments are always, we've talked about this before, but like if we're in for a session, if I'm recording a couple episodes, sometimes you get a list of other characters you're gonna voice on the episode. And some of my favorite moments actually are coming up in season 2 for me of like, you're gonna do this character. And then it's at the end, you're tired and they're like, just make something up. I'm like, okay, like where are we gonna pitch it? Like it has to be very different from Cherry Bomb so that they don't think it's you. And those are my favorite because you end up like picking something and then you're like, oh fuck, I have to stay with this now. And this is, I don't know how far this is gonna go. And so there's like a good one in season 2 where I just kind of did something stupid and now it's sort of in there, which is like, but it's fun. It's like, but those moments you have to really think on your feet, which is why it's important to be versatile. Like I wouldn't be able to do this if I could only do my Cherry Bomb voice. We have to be versatile in the booth, which is why, we've said before, some people are like, I just want one line on Hazbin Hotel. And we're like, we get those one lines, sadly, only because that's faster for them, because they can be like, do this one, do that one, do a crowd voice, do a Walla, do Cherry Bomb. But those are my favorite times in the booth when we're like, make up an accent. And I'm like, okay.
I think one of the sessions that stood out to me was recording Poison. And it's funny because it stands out in retrospect. I went in on that day and it literally was just, I was just doing my job. like it felt like a totally normal day. And I think that there is this notion that we get in our heads that in order to do something that is going to be successful or great or popular, the doing of the thing needs to feel like enormous, and you need to feel the pressure of everything that you're about to, that this is about to be, and it's really just like a surefire way to wig yourself out. And looking back at like recording Poison and taking into account like just how popular that song has gotten, how many streams it's gotten, how many covers we've seen of it on the internet, and thinking back to that day and feeling like I've had so many people ask me like, what was it like? Like, oh my God. And I'm like, hey, honestly, like I was just doing my job. like it was just, it honestly just felt like another day, which I started to realize, I'm like, oh, that's fucking awesome. It doesn't need to feel crazy.
No, but yeah, you're right. There, a lot of people will say, "Oh, they're hoping for a big, profound lightning bolt story," but you're professionals. You were doing the job, you know.
But I'll say like a surprising thing that I felt in recording, and this is my first time doing like voice work for animation in this way. I've done some like commercial voice work, but I'd never done animation. And I remember when I was recording the 4th episode of season 1, which is pretty intense with Valentino and Angel Dust, and I remember like I was surprised by being encouraged to really go there from our voice director and from our creator Vivian, and so it requires, like, voice acting requires a very, you have to cultivate a very vivid imagination. Like, you really have to put yourself in that space because you're just in a booth by yourself, but you have to sort of like really like in your mind's eye create the stakes and create the reality so that it comes off authentically. You get a lot of help when you're on camera because you have a costume on, you've got your scene partner, you're like in the space, you're able to like I find it a bit easier to access some emotion because there's so much in the world that's helping you like conjure that. But in the booth, it's like really all in your brain. And so I was surprised by like how active my imagination could be. But like, I was like, damn, that was really intense. And I was like hyperventilating a bit after a set. I was just like, oh, I was like, whoa, I didn't. It's wild to be there, and then you're sort of warped back into a booth, and then they're like, all right, do you want to do another take? I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah, let's do it again.
But that's what makes it good, right? We can't judge our characters for the choices that they make. Like, that's not our job. Our job is to tell the story as it's given to us. We can't judge them. We have to just give the material what it is meant to have, really.
Or I think there's sometimes in the industry, there can be a bit of a like, there's voice actors and then there's like actors, you know? And I'm like, I actually feel like voice acting is requires a very intense like craft. Like, it requires a really intense like process that I feel like often your face and your body do a lot of the work for you when you're on camera, whereas when you're doing voice work is just your voice. Like, you really have to infuse so much emotion into that, and then the visual helps the storytelling as well.
When we're on stage, you know, we have our physicality and working off with another actor or actress as well as way too. But when you put those cans on, and it's dead silence, and you can hear yourself breathing through your nose and everything else, it is so intimidating until you get your sea legs on that. I've known so many actors.
Until you hear Richard Horvitz's voice.
Right, yes.
Yeah, Richard's so sweet. And that's a real blessing with the show too, is that we get to work with such supportive people that it's not just like, all right, do the line 3 different ways. Yeah. Okay, next, do this one again. You're like, it feels like we're really
Oh, you've worked for Disney. Okay, yeah. So me too. No, yeah, I was in equity with them for 14 years. I can say that. Okay, real quick, before I jump in the audience, and we'll start taking some of their questions, on behalf of myself and everybody else, I want to thank you all. I want to thank you for your talents. I want to thank you for your professionalism. I want to thank you for these performances you brought to these roles and your greater bodies of works. Okay, you have all done fantastic work, and we hope you go as far as you can with this project. But please understand, we're going to be interested in anything else that you do in the incoming future. And just thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's so nice.
Sweet.
This is like the last Galaxy for some of us for a while.
Yeah.
So
thank you for that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Nice. And it's good to sleep.
And
we're like cute today because we're tired.
We have a very good partnership too. And usually I don't do this, but I am going to do this. Rent. I don't think we would be here if it hadn't been for Rent.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
It evolved the landscape of musicals at that time. It paved the way. It allowed Hamilton and allowed this. Thank you for being a part of that.
Let's go.
On behalf of Jonathan Larson, you are welcome.
The pleasure is all mine. All right, so let me.
And now to find out about our favorite kitchen utensils.
Come on, make them good, you guys.
Shut up.
All right, let me get my question candy here.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody who asks a question gets a piece of candy. You remember this.
I remember that. This was a while ago.
What about the people
when we were
who
with you.
answer the questions?
If you want to come up and reach into my bag, you can take whatever you want.
Okay, Candyman.
Like, get me something that's red.
Get you
Like
something that's
cherry.
red. You like your red.
Can I have the
40s.
sour
All
strip
right.
straw?
Wow. Hey, okay.
Can I have a green one?
I have green. I have red, green, and blue.
I'm gonna make sure this one goes a little farther.
Okay.
Oh God.
They're not very heavy, are they?
No. They're soft and pliable. When I throw them out in the audience, I used to throw out Tootsie Frootsies, and I realized they're too hard.
Let's get to the questions. Yeah.
Yes. Those three too.
Thank you.
All right. This first one is from Ivan. Okay, Ivan. Okay.
Hi, Ivan.
And I don't want to have him take up too much of your time, but what question he's been asking, oh, he just paused it, was,
Do you have any pets?
I have a Weimaraner. He's 4 years old and I adore him. His name is Oyster. And he's gray.
I have a lot of plants. Those
Yeah.
are my pets.
I have a 15-year-old Cocker Spaniel named Dublin, and he has to wear diapers because he pees in his sleep.
I have a 10-year-old black cat named Prospero.
Nerd.
I know. He's a little wizard. You know, he's my little wizard cat.
I have a guitar named Amber.
Thanks for your question.
I do not.
Excellent. Thank you so
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thanks,
Can we
Ivan.
get hang on. All right, round of applause for starting us off with that one. That was a good one. Yeah,
That
one
was
for
a
you.
great question.
Thank you. So, come on up.
Hi, Katie.
Hi. Hey.
God, creepy.
Well, hello, Katie. What you got for us?
That's Frank up there.
Well, I was wondering, at a previous panel, Sam Haft had mentioned that Alastor wouldn't be great doing ska music. So I was just wondering, what genre do you think wouldn't quite match with your character or would be the funniest?
What would be bad for Alastor?
I think you should do ska music.
I love ska.
That would be great to have an Alastor ska song. Yeah, it'd be like horns. Yeah.
Alistair skanking. Is it skanking?
I'll skank.
Is it called skanking?
It's
What
called
is
skanking.
skanking?
Skanking?
Yeah, skank. Yeah!
I was a ska kid in high school. Best thing I've ever seen.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna say as dark as Alastor is, I think he'd be really bad at like death metal. You never forget us on a smile.
I think that's
Terrible.
a sweet spot.
Good one. Thank you.
What is ska? I always
It's
think
so
whenever
the
people say
greatest.
ska, I think of I don't practice Santeria.
He has like Green
yeah,
Day or
sure.
something. Is
That's
that
sort
Green
of,
Day
that's sort
ska?
of, that's sort of like
Green
more
Day.
in
No, not
More
Green
the
Day.
poppy ska.
Real
Pop
Big
ska. Yeah,
Fish.
pop.
I'll send you a playlist.
Okay, so you need to listen to ska and you need to watch, what was the movie you need to watch?
Time's up. You forfeit.
Okay, next
the
question. Hi,
luggage.
Velvet.
Sorry. Hey. Hi. What's your name?
Pegasus Angel. I was wanting to see what has been your guys' favorite fan experiences at Con, like one of the most wholesome fan experiences you've had.
Well, I remember like I've said this before. What I love about the Hazbin fandom is that it's very queer space and it's a very like affirming space. And there was a convention, I forget where it was, but there was a parent with their trans child, and I remember the mom was just sort of like so grateful that their kid has a space to be themselves and to be accepted. And I feel like that's what like any parent wants, is just for their kids to find love and to be supported. And so that was something that was such a beautiful like byproduct of this convention circuit, is that like I feel so grateful to be a part of a community that is supportive. And I feel like now more than ever we need to cultivate these spaces and be like, you are okay exactly how you are. And if Hazbin Hotel is a space where you're allowed to express that, then fuck yeah, you know, we got you.
To be honest with you, I think one of the most like heartwarming. It's also very melancholic and sad. But I had a couple of parents come up to my table who had lost their daughter earlier in the year, and they started finding like drawings all around the house of Hazbin Hotel characters, and they started watching the show, and felt what they said to me at the table was that they felt as though that they learned more about their child after losing her through the show, and there have been so many moments. Like they were able to get closer to her and feel.
And
closer.
she was an art student.
Yeah,
and
she was an
her,
art student.
They showed us her work, and it was tremendous.
Yeah, it was gorgeous. Moments like that, like really, I was saying this at New York Comic Con yesterday. Like it just blows the whole thing wide open for me in understanding, or at least like starting to understand how important art is and how many multitudes of ways it can affect people's lives and intersect with their own stories. So that was a really, really wonderful moment.
Cool. Great question. Thank you.
Mine was meeting Christian Borle for the first time.
Hey, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Miles. My question. Stop looking at me like that.
That's just how he looks.
That's just Amir's face.
That's how God made him.
That's how God made him.
Your cosplay is great.
He now owns your. He now has taken your soul. I'm sorry.
It's 'cause on Vox, isn't it? It's 'cause on Vox.
What's your question, Miles?
My question is.
Come here. You're gonna look him right in the eye. Look him right in the eye and ask your question.
You look great.
My question is, oh God, the pressure. For aspiring creators and aspiring Broadway actors, or just voice actors too, what advice do you give them? Because I am aspiring to create my own thing, and I want to know what people recommend.
Well, you've taken the first step by being brave enough to come up here.
There is no wrong way to do it. And making mistakes is part of the ride. Shame and, regret about it. Forget regret, if anybody knows Rent. So like, just do it. And, like, fuck the haters. Keep going. And eventually you'll get what you get. The people that, if one person hears it, then you've done your job,
Can I be brutally honest with you? So the good news is, you said you want to be a creator, you want to create your own stuff. The good news is that you can do that now. So that's great news. The bad news is it's very, very difficult to become a star or even make a living at it. But there's a freedom in that, right? That you can do what moves your heart to create what means something to you. You don't have to buy into someone else's idea of what is good to create. So follow your heart and keep creating, and you'll be a creator.
Absolutely. Good question. I'll add this. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. Good luck in your journey. I look forward to hosting you on stage. Oh, yeah. Hey, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Julia. First of all, I love you all. You're beautiful individuals. Secondly, in the spirit of Halloween, if all of your characters were tasked with dressing Fat Nuggets up as something for Halloween, what would you pick?
Ooh. A hot dog.
Bacon.
If you were going to dress Fat Nuggets up for Halloween,
I think
bacon.
Wow,
I think this would require that the Muppets exist in the Hazbin Hotel universe, but I would dress up Fat Nuggets as Miss Piggy.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
A deer. Fat Nuggets and little antlers. That'd be so cute.
Yoda?
Oh, little Yoda. That's a devil pig.
That's a devil pig.
Great one. Thank you.
We're like Optimus Prime or something.
Ooh. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Bree. So I was wondering, if you had one piece of advice to give your character, what would it be?
Pass.
Go to therapy.
You Use protection.
Take a breath.
Fair.
Thanks, Bree.
That's a good one. Thank you. Hi, what's your name?
Isabella. So I'm really interested in like the cast album recordings and all of your good musical endeavors, and I was wondering how does like the recording a cast album on this scale, like how does it work? Do you guys record separately or individually when you do all those big like together numbers?
Yeah, we record separately, which is crazy. I think I don't know about y'all, but what was cool is I recorded the finale of season 1 last. I just happened to have the last session, so I got to record with everybody's voices, which was really cool. But if you're first, you're on your own. And sometimes even when someone's recorded before us, you're still recording on your own. It just depends how the session is laid out.
Yeah, a cool thing about the technology of recording in the studio and all of the musical technology that they have is that in your headphones, you can tell the technician exactly what you want to hear. So you can listen to the demo track, you can listen to the MIDI track, which is basically just like a be-doo version of the melody. You can listen to other people's harmonies. You can listen to just the instrumental. Like, it's so cool that they can pull out what you want to hear and what you don't want to hear, and also they can like change keys at the drop of a dime. It's wild. It's really cool.
It's cool. Thank you.
I have to say, there is an Egg Boy with the best Egg Boy makeup I think I've ever seen in my
that's
life.
pretty
I
committed.
can't stop
It's
looking
actually
at you.
it's actually terrifying.
You're beautiful.
It's actually very scary.
Yes.
It's like giving.
Wow.
It's like Cirque du Soleil level.
Like
too.
I thought it was
Like,
Terrifier first,
you
but
look
it's not.
so
It's like
good.
terrifying Egg
Wait,
Boy.
oh my God, the collar!
Yeah.
You're amazing.
Oh my God, the collar's
Wow.
the base of the
Holy
Egg Boy.
shit.
Wow,
That's
well done.
really
No, just like
good.
congratulations on being a badass.
Yeah, that's
You're
badass.
awesome.
Wait, the little fascinator
Hey,
that
are
just
you-
stuck to your head? Oh my God.
I do wish that the body was a green screen so that like in any
Exactly.
video it would just be like him floating around.
Hey, what's your name?
Kyle. So amongst the 6 of your roles, if you had to shuffle them around, who would you guys be?
Amongst these.
Oh,
six.
Valentino.
Valentino.
Easy.
Valentino.
I think
I want to be Chari Barma.
Yeah, me too. Be Cherry. No.
Velvette would be fun.
Yeah.
What up, hoes?
Pretty good.
Thank
Pretty
you.
good.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Or Alastor. Alastor would be fun.
Alastor?
Alastor.
Hi, I'm Alastor.
What the fuck do you say?
Yeah, what are lines? Ha ha ha. Fuck you.
Why I'm here.
I'm Alastor.
Hey, what's your name?
Let's
Ernie Wren.
begin.
And I just wanted to ask you if there was a point. My daughter's 24. She's Gen Z. I won't say my age, but I'm a baby boomer. And we have really enjoyed the show, bonding over it, talking about it. Took her recently to see you in Des Moines, Iowa. And I just want to know if there was a point when you realized that this show would be embraced by such a broad generational gap.
That's been one of the most wonderful surprises of this whole process is when folks come here and say, I watched the show with my kid or my mom or like it. I never expected that. Like, so we found out at cons when people would show up with their mom and their grandmother and say, we love your show. It's the greatest fucking
Fully
thing.
thought it would be like a late teen kind of thing that like, kids watched. Older kids would watch, and it's just so cool to know that it's relatable and watchable and enjoyable for all generations.
And to Joelle's point, like parents coming here with their queer kids, ooh, just makes me cry so much. I love it so much.
You're a great dad. Thank you.
Yeah, seriously.
Thank you.
One for you, one for your daughter. Hey, what's your name?
Hi, my name's Caleb. I was introduced to the show by my child, Ada.
Hi,
I'm
Ada.
asking this question on behalf of her and her friend, Abby.
Thank you for staying with our guidelines. Thank you.
Yes. And she would like to know if your character could choose any real-world song to be their theme song, like their WrestleMania walk-on song, what would it be?
Wait, who said WrestleMania? Did they say WrestleMania, or that was your?
That was me.
I love it.
Madonna's Vogue.
Ooh. You know that Green Day song that starts like ba-na, ba-na? I think it's called Brain Stew. Da-na, da-na, da-na. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Sounds like Back in Black.
Go
by
listen to
AC/DC.
it.
You're never fully dressed without a smile. Obvious.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Probably the guitar riff to Led Zeppelin's Kashmir.
Oh, shit.
Wow. You all know what I'm talking about?
No.
That's remarkable.
It would be for Val. It would be that Kate Bush song, "Running Up That Hill," because he would just be like, "I'm running up that road, keep running up that hill," and he's just like, Kate flying, yeah. Running up that build. It takes so long. That's such a long song, and he would take the entire song to enter. Yeah.
I feel like.
Thank you.
Probably gnarly. Honestly,
Like the cat's eye?
honestly, I think gnarly.
All right, one for you, one for you,
Thank
and
you.
one for you. Thank you very much.
We got some
Thank
great dads here.
Yeah,
today.
come on. Give it up for the dads.
Give it up for the Has Dads.
Daddies.
Yes, Has Dads.
Has daddies.
Has zaddies.
Daddies in the house.
Has daddies in the house.
We're loopy today.
Hey, what's your name?
My name is Rob. I got a question, and second off, huge fan.
Thanks, Rob.
The question is, what's your favorite musical?
Whoa.
Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney's my number 2, I would say, Into the Woods.
Oh, yeah, I'm like
In the Heights or Sunday in the Park with George.
Hades Town.
Rent.
Yeah.
Mine's probably Spring Awakening. I think that's the one. I think that's the one I've listened to the most. Like I'll often just like pop it on just to listen.
Wait, Lil, we should sing Dark I Know Well one day.
We should.
Yes.
How have we not done that?
I don't know
Yeah.
how we haven't.
Okay,
Please
we
do
will.
that.
Okay, we're gonna do it.
Please do that just for me.
Okay.
We were also on our way to the panel this morning. Who was saying that y'all should sing?
Golden.
Huntrix.
Oh, Golden.
Yeah. You two and maybe Kimiko or something.
Yeah, Kimiko.
together.
That would be sick.
But also, I would happily do it if you.
Yeah,
need
yeah, you can
somebody
be our
else.
third. You can be our third.
Saying happy there.
Great, good one. What's yours?
My favorite musical? Wicked.
Nice. Great answer.
Ooh, I can't
Hold
wait
on,
for.
then I need to give you a green one. Hold on. Yeah, there you go.
I can't wait for part 2.
Yeah, part 2 is gonna
Hey,
be great.
hey, what's your name?
Hello, my name's John, but my child has the question. The question.
Hi,
We have
Has
another
daddies.
Has zaddies.
So your name is, and what's their name?
JD. The question was, what would your character's favorite musical be?
Sweeney Todd.
Rock of Ages.
Oh, Kinky Boots.
Chicago.
Yeah.
In the Heights.
Yes.
I'm gonna think about it and get back to you.
Thank you. Thanks,
No
Has
problem.
Daddy.
One for you
Thanks,
and
Has
one
Dad.
for her. Make sure she gets hers. Okay. Okay. Fair. Hey, you guys do you.
Dad
Hi.
tax.
What's your name?
My name's Jalen. I was wondering if the roles were reversed, if Hazbin Hotel took place in heaven, how do you think it differ from the way it's take place in hell?
I don't think much, honestly.
Yeah, from what we've
still
seen in
behave
heaven,
badly.
There's shitty people in both places, you know? Shitty people everywhere.
What are you doing?
Someone's calling you.
Hazard.
It's not me, it's him.
I'm so tempted to smack your ass
I
right
know,
now.
I wanted to so bad.
This is
I
a
didn't
I feel like
do
it would
My
be
wife.
almost identical, but I wonder if like we wouldn't curse, but that we'd find like ways around it. Instead of saying fuck, we'd say like like frocking or fork. Yeah,
Fork.
yeah.
I feel like
the good place.
every time we would swear, like it would be some random like ethereal sound effect that comes out
Mary,
instead.
Jesus, and Joseph.
if you drop the F-bomb, be a godly thunderbolt every time.
Yeah.
Well, you.
Yeah.
So, interesting question. Go
Thank
ahead.
you.
Thank you. You look awesome, by the way. Yeah. You're welcome.
Hey, what's your name?
I'm Lee. Nice to meet you guys.
Hey, Lee.
I got into the show a year and a half ago almost. Love it. What was your guys' favorite line to record throughout season 1?
Popsicles, you sicko. Get your mind out of the gutter. But you know, dicks too.
Why would I have sex with you? Poor guy.
Burn it like the witches who wore it.
Who is that? want to fucking kill his whole fucking family.
You're slappy.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Now I have to do one. Do you all have to do
I also,
one?
also a deep cut that I'm also the guy that's in the porn scene with Angel Dust. I'm like, hey, my name's Rocky.
I love that one.
Hey, what you doing? Cock sleeve.
Cock sleeve. It's like how he thinks about it before he says it. You
cock sleeve.
Who hired him?
Yeah. See, those are fun. Season 2, play a little game to be like, who voiced random character in the background? It's gonna be a very fun game.
Do you guys have good ones coming up in season 2? I have
a great runner.
I
forget.
You do?
Yeah.
I forget. I have a good one in 3.
Hey Blake,
though.
were the Egg Boiz a thing that you came in and they were like, can you do this? Or
Basically.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, this candy's so good.
No, I'm taking a question, but sorry, I cut you in line.
Basically,
Amir.
Basically, it was on the list of things to do. Like, so it was one of the superfluous characters that I needed to do in addition to Angel Dust on the first day of record. And I got in there, and I was like, all right, Egg Boiz, like, I guess they're just eggs. I don't know what the fuck these guys are. I honestly, the way that it's spelled, B-O-I-Z, I was like, is this like some NSYNC type shit? Like, are they gonna be, you know,
little backup dancers?
But you didn't have to audition though for the Egg Boiz, right?
I didn't have to audition. No. I didn't
Okay,
send them
flex.
Straight offer on Egg Boiz.
Offer
Straight
only
offer
on
for
the
Egg
Egg
Boiz.
Boiz.
Offer only for the Egg Boiz.
But I got in there on the first day, and they were like, yeah. So let's record the Egg Boiz. Like, do you have a voice for that? I was like, well, tell me about them. And they were like, well, they're little guys, and they're really dumb. And I was like,
Okay, so like if they're little, like what if they talk like this?
and they were like, no, well, let's go like the opposite direction. Let's like make it really wide and like rotund. And I was like, okay, how about this? Oh, and they were like, that's perfect.
I love that. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
Yeah, that's another moment where I will be honest. I walked out of that recording session and was like, whiffed that. Like that fucking sucked. Like, and the reason I thought it sucked was because I didn't spend any time preparing it. I didn't spend 1,000 fucking hours rehearsing the voice. You know, I went in there and I did a thing, and it was like really the first indication recently in my life that set me on a journey that I'm far along now of realizing like, oh, sometimes like when I don't really need to like put 10,000 hours into something in order for the product to be good.
Here's the thing, you already have.
Go with your impulse.
You already have.
Yeah, you already
put it in the 10,000 hours. That's why you don't need to, because you fucking have it today. Right?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
We're just about at time, but what
Sorry.
we'll do is I want to take care of these two people here because they're
great.
like right on deck.
That's
So okay,
right.
what's your name? Which question?
My name's Alex, and I was wondering what were some of your influences on the characters' voices? Like, you know what I mean by that?
Yeah. I have an aunt who.
Oh no.
Who she has a very like lilting voice. She's always just like, Joel, ¿qué te pasa? Like everything always is like, ah.
I love this.
Yeah. Titi Negra, we call her Titi Negra. Alejandrina. Alejandrina's her name, but she always said, pero ¿qué te pasa? ¿Va a comer? ¿Ya comiste? It's always like, So that was very inspired by her. She's lovely. She's not like Valentino. But her sort of like liquidy voice was very inspired. Yeah.
So she doesn't have experience in porn agenting?
Hey, I don't know her. I don't know that. I don't know that part of her life. We haven't gotten there yet. But actually, now we're adults. I'm sure we could, like, Titi, tell me really what happened.
Thank you for your question.
Thank you. Good one. So much. All right, last one. Come on up. Bring us home. What's your name?
My name is Brianna, and I want to know what was your favorite song in season 1?
Loser, baby.
Yeah, that's a bop.
It starts with sorry.
Yeah. For Pentious. He's so cute. His blinks.
Respectless, obviously.
Obviously. It was his
Poison.
life for me. Poison, boom. And y'all, season 2,
the
songs are bangers.
You're not ready.
Like, get ready for it.
Whoa.
So good.
And does anybody else have any other projects upcoming you're allowed to share with us besides season 2? Got anything else?
Actually, I have a short film called The Upper Room that, thank you. It premieres next Saturday at New Fest in New York City. But there's also an option to watch it virtually. So you can go on newfest.com and get virtual access to the shorts block. It's a really good shorts block.
Is the link in your bio?
Yes. Go to my
It's such a good
Instagram.
short.
Thank
Watch
you.
it.
So good. I have a film coming out in December called Sheepdog, so keep your eyes out for that. It'll be in theaters in December.
I have a movie coming out at the end of October, early November in theaters in New York City specifically called If You See Something. Very excited about that.
Yeah.
I have original music coming out at the end of this year. Finally.
Get ready.
I have. I did 12th Night in the Park, New York City this
So good.
summer, and it's coming out on PBS.
Oh, it is?
Great
performances.
Oh,
in November.
I can't wait to see that, Daph. I didn't know they did that.
I'm in season 2 of my show Hazbin Hotel is dropping on October 29th.
And one final question. Would you like to take a picture with this wonderful audience?
No! Yes! But I'll do it anyways.
Now we've learned, don't get too close or you won't be in the photo.
Yeah, exactly. Here's what you kind of do. Okay, we want to. Yeah, so if you want to stay in the center right there, stay right there, so the picture kind of goes out. If you're on, you need to be on this side. You mean the inside of here, and you want to be on this side of this speaker over here.